Hi, 1 Hour Smart Home here, and today we're going to teach you how to install a Nest E Smart Thermostat and replace your existing thermostat. Also, go ahead and check out the links below if you want to learn how you can get one of these Nest E Thermostats almost free using utility rebates. All right, we're going to get started. Very first thing you need to do is turn off the power to your HVAC system. First thing we need to do is turn off the power. So a lot of HVAC units are going to have the power shut off right on the unit itself, and you can go ahead and turn that off. Sometimes a power shut off is a light switch in the same room as the HVAC system or in your mechanical room. Now what I like to do is make sure you have your unit running so you can hear it going, and then when you flick it off, you're going to hear the unit go off, and that's how you know that you've cut the power to your HVAC system. If you're uncertain if you cut the power off or can't find the shutoff switch, the other way you can cut the power off is go down to your circuit breaker and turn off the power at the circuit breaker to your HVAC system. Now we need to remove the existing thermostat. We've confirmed the power is off and the blower is no longer running on the HVAC system. Your existing thermostat may come off a variety of different ways, but if you've got one like this, there's typically a tab on the top or the bottom that you can press down and tilt it off. So that's what we've done here. We tilted off the thermostat, and now we can see all we need to do is remove this screw, and maybe if you've got one of these, remove this as well. Before you go any further, pause. Take a picture of your existing wiring. This is critically important to installing a Nest Thermostat E. It will make your life much easier. Take a picture so you have it for record and you know what wires go where. We can see we have a W wire, which is white. We have a Y wire, which is blue, a G wire, which is green, and an R wire, which is red. This R wire is the power wire. This green wire is the fan wire. This blue wire, in our case, is the air conditioner wire. Sometimes it may be yellow, but that's why it's important to take a picture so you know what wires go where. And this white wire is the heating wire or heating signal wire. So now all we're going to do is remove these wires and remove this screw. Now that we have the existing thermostat removed, we need to take the cover plate out of the Nest E box, and we need to take the Nest E control board plate out of the box as well. And what we're going to do is just slide these on top of each other like so, and we're going to route the wires through this hole here in the center. Now that we've got the wires through the cover plate, we're going to try and cover up the existing outline of where the existing thermostat was as best we can. And we're going to take our two screws that are provided in the box and make sure that we align the Nest thermostat to the cover plate and kind of hear it snap in and that they rotate as one unit. Once you've got that, you're ready to take the two screws that come in the box and screw them into the wall. These screws are threaded so that they will fit in drywall and hold the thermostat up in most cases. So all you're going to need is a standard screwdriver, and you can typically screw these into the wall. Before you tighten the screws all the way, there is a level up here at the top, and you can adjust the level of the Nest E thermostat to make sure that you've got it nice and level there, and then make your final adjustments to secure the Nest E thermostat to the wall. Now that we have the plate attached to the wall, we're ready to sort out which wires go where. It's a great idea now to refer back to that picture. So take that picture that you've got and see where your thermostat wires were. We know our R wire, which is the power wire, will go back in the R terminal here. We've got our white wire, which is the heating wire, and we're going to go ahead and put that back in the W1 terminal over here. And sometimes you need to kind of untangle the wires, which is what I was doing while we were installing this. So I'm just going to go ahead and make sure we've got them all untangled. I'm going to put that R wire back in the R, which is our heat wire. And I'm going to take our Y1 wire, which was blue, which is our air conditioning wire, and put it in the Y1 wire here. Now all I've got left is our G wire or green wire, which controls the fan, and I'm going to go ahead and install that in the G terminal. You want to make sure each one of these is secured properly into the terminal. I can see that this red wire is having a little bit of a problem seating, so sometimes it's a good idea to take some pliers and straighten that out, or make sure that you really get it in there in that terminal. All right, and now that we've got all the wires in there, we can see that they are properly seated and the terminal's already pressed, which means those wires are securely in there. You're going to need to just kind of fold the wires back so the Nest E Thermostat can fit on top of here, but we're going to go ahead and do that. So we take our Nest Thermostat E and we place it on top of the electronic cover plate and press in. Now the Nest E is mounted to the wall, and we can go ahead and turn the power back on to this smart thermostat. If you turned your HVAC system off at the unit itself, you can go ahead and just turn it back on by the flip of the switch. If you turned it off at the electrical panel, you're going to need to turn those circuit breakers back on. We restored the power to the Nest E, and this is the first screen that pops up when you turn it on. So now all we need to do is select the language. I'm going to go ahead and click English US and then confirm my choice again. To confirm or select, you can rotate the dial by this outer ring here, or you can select by pressing this bottom button here or toggling the Nest thermostat. So I want to select that. It's highlighted in blue. I just press down here and it toggles the smart thermostat. Next thing we're going to do is go ahead and set up the equipment. So once again, I'm just going to select by pressing down here at the bottom of the Nest E Thermostat. It asks if you are a Nest Pro, and most of you will probably not be a Nest Pro, so you're once again going to select Homeowner when you install the Nest E Thermostat. So all I do here is click down at the bottom to select that, and it automatically highlights which wires have been inserted and that equipment is connected to the Nest E Thermostat. So it says Y1 is cool, W1 is heat, G is fan, and R is power. Now that we've got this installed, I'm just going to go ahead and once again confirm and click continue here by pressing down at the bottom of the Nest E Thermostat. It says your system, heating, cooling, and fan, continue. I select again, continue. The Nest E asks, what is the fuel source for your heating? In my case, I use gas for my HVAC system, so I'm going to go ahead and select that. Depending on what you use for your HVAC system, you need to make the appropriate selection here. Vast majority of you will probably either use gas or electric. It says, what type of heating do you have? Forced air. And a forced air system is a system which blows air throughout your house. So that is the correct assumption and correct selection. I'm going to go ahead and click that one as well. In-floor radiant would be in-floor radiant heating that is either provided by water and or electrical power. Also, we've got another one down here for radiators, which is common if you have a boiler system. We're going to go ahead and click on forced air, which is just a standard HVAC system that has a gas-fired furnace and an air conditioner system. All we have to do here is go ahead and click again to select the Nest app. It says add to your account. You'll be able to control the thermostat remotely and use additional features. All we need to do here is click continue. Now it's getting started in the process of connecting the Nest E Thermostat to the Nest app. It says use a recent version of the Nest app to get started. Use the entry key or QR code below. So we can select either one here. If you haven't downloaded the Nest app, you should do so now. It's available both on Android or iOS. You can then set up your username and password, and you'll be ready to get started using the Nest app and connect the Nest E Thermostat to the Nest app. In our case, we're going to select a QR code. Once we select QR code, a QR code shows up on the Nest E Thermostat. Now all we need to do is add it to the app and connect them together. So I've got my Nest app open here on my phone, and all I'm going to do is click up here at the settings in the upper right hand corner. It's got all kinds of other stuff here, but what I'm looking for is how to add a device. So it says add a product right here. All I'm going to do is go ahead and click on that, and it says scan the code. So I'm going to take my phone and scan that QR code, and it will start to add the thermostat to the app. It says install and set up your thermostat. For most homes, this takes less than 30 minutes. and we'll walk you through the steps. So you can also do this in the app, but we've already got it installed, so I click already installed. Now it's just going to start connecting the product to the Nest app and connect the Wi-Fi to the smart thermostat. Depending on if you already have other Nest devices installed in your home, you may or may not have to enter your Wi-Fi information with the Nest E. Since I have a couple of Nest devices in my home already, my Wi-Fi information is already saved there, so it may not ask it from me. All right, we successfully added the Nest E to our Nest account, and now the Nest Thermostat is up and working on our smart thermostat account within Nest. Great, it says the Nest E has been added to our Nest account. So we've got the smart thermostat added to the Nest app, and it is currently working. Sometimes it takes a few minutes for the Nest Thermostat to complete the setup process in the app, but once you get this check mark where it says added to your account, you are all set to go, and all we're going to do is click next. Now it's going to ask us for a name for this smart thermostat, and I'm just going to choose one here, and we're just going to put downstairs as the thermostat. It says, do you want to start with auto schedule or turn on a basic schedule? A lot of people are going to want to set their own schedule. If you want to do that, you're going to click on basic schedule. If you want the thermostat to set up its own schedule based on your habits and how you use your home, you could click auto schedule. It says choose your eco temperatures here. Eco temperatures are temperatures designed to help save you energy when you're away from your house or during the day. So if you want to save maximum energy, you can adjust these. Typically on the low end, you don't want to go any lower than 50 if you live in an area where your pipes can freeze, and sometimes even higher than that. Also, if you have pets, you should take that into consideration and make sure that they're not going to get too hot during the day. So I'm just going to set my eco temperature to 76 and 50 as a range, and I go ahead and click next. Now it asks which mode should your thermostat use today, and we need to start cooling because it is summertime. If it was winter, you would go ahead and use heating. It says you're all done with setup. Follow steps on your thermostat to run a test. We go ahead and click done, and it says your system is now configured. You can run a test if you like, but typically I find it easier just to test to make sure if the Nest Thermostat is working by turning it to heating and cooling and making sure that it turns on or off. Now the Nest Thermostat E is installed and connected to the Nest app. To adjust the temperature, I can do so by rotating the dial here, and if I want to turn on air conditioning, I'm just going to roll this past the 80. The current temperature inside is listed at 80, and I have the AC set to 86. So if I want to set the temperature lower, I just go ahead and roll that past there and set it to 74. I can also adjust the temperature of the Nest E Thermostat right here on the app by clicking on the logo and just dialing in the temperature using these buttons and or sliding the dial. So sometimes it takes a minute or two for that temperature to adjust. You can see it is adjusted on the app, and now it is adjusted on the Nest E Thermostat. All I want to do is if I want to go down lower, I can do so by also scrolling on the app to adjust the Nest E Thermostat temperature. So thank you for watching this video on how to install a Nest E Thermostat. If you liked it or it was helpful, please give us that thumbs up or subscribe to the channel, and you can click on any of the links below if you want to support us. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.